The story begins in the bedroom of a young boy named Andy Davis, a place where imagination knows no bounds and every toy has a life of its own. This is the world of Woody, a pull-string cowboy doll who has been Andy's favorite toy since kindergarten. Woody is the leader of the toys, the one who keeps everyone in line, organizes staff meetings, and ensures that no toy is left behind. He is loyal, brave, and deeply devoted to Andy, and he believes that his purpose in life is to bring joy to his owner. Woody takes his job seriously, making sure that every toy knows their place and that Andy always has a friend to play with. He is respected by all the toys, from the loyal Slinky dog to the anxious dinosaur Rex, the sarcastic piggy bank Ham, and the lovable Potato Head and his wife. They all look up to Woody, knowing that he will always do what is best for Andy and for the group. The toys have a strict code of conduct, a set of unspoken rules that govern their existence. They must remain still when humans are present, they must never reveal their secret lives, and they must always be there for Andy when he needs them. Woody enforces these rules with a gentle but firm hand, ensuring that everyone stays in line and that no toy jeopardizes their place in Andy's heart. He takes great pride in his role, knowing that he is the one Andy turns to for comfort and adventure. Woody has been with Andy through thick and thin, from the earliest days of his childhood to the present moment, and he has cherished every single memory they have made together. Woody's world is turned upside down when Andy receives a new toy for his birthday. Buzz Lightyear, an action figure with laser lights, pop-out wings, and an impressive array of catchphrases, arrives in the room and immediately captures Andy's attention. Buzz is a space ranger who believes he is on a mission to protect the galaxy from the evil Emperor Zurg. He is dramatic, heroic, and completely oblivious to the fact that he is a toy. He speaks with confidence, believing that he is a real space explorer who has crash-landed on an uncharted planet. The other toys are fascinated by him, and Andy is immediately drawn to his cool gadgets and heroic persona. Buzz's arrival sends shockwaves through the toy community, and Woody can feel his position slipping away. Woody is jealous. For years, he has been Andy's favorite, the toy that Andy reaches for first, the toy that goes on every adventure. Now, Buzz is threatening to take his place. Woody tries to warn the other toys about Buzz, but they are charmed by the newcomer. Jessie, Rex, Ham, Slinky, and the others are fascinated by Buzz's gadgets and his heroic claims. Woody feels replaced and insecure. He tries to prove that Buzz is just a toy, but Buzz's confidence and charm make it difficult for anyone to doubt him. Woody's jealousy grows, and he begins to fear that he will be forgotten. He starts to question his own worth, wondering if he is still the toy that Andy loves the most. The anxiety gnaws at him, and he becomes increasingly desperate to reclaim his position as Andy's favorite. When Andy prepares to go to Pizza Planet with his family, Woody devises a plan to get rid of Buzz. He tries to knock Buzz behind the desk, but the plan backfires, and Buzz ends up falling out the window. The other toys accuse Woody of trying to murder Buzz, and they turn against him. Woody is banished from the group, and he is heartbroken. He cannot believe that his friends would turn on him so quickly, and he feels more alone than ever before. He has lost his place, his friends, and his sense of purpose. He is cast out into the world, forced to fend for himself without the support of his fellow toys. But Woody is not alone. Buzz is still alive, and the two toys must work together to find their way back to Andy. They end up at Sid's house, a terrifying place where toys are tortured and blown up. Sid is a cruel boy who loves to destroy toys, and Woody and Buzz must escape his clutches. They are forced to work together, putting aside their differences to survive. Buzz is still convinced that he is a space ranger, but Woody shows him the truth. The Buzz Lightyear commercial that proves he is just a toy. Buzz is devastated by the revelation, his entire identity shattered. But Woody helps him accept his new identity, telling him that being a toy is a noble purpose. They become friends, and together, they escape from Sid's house and return to Andy's room. The other toys are surprised to see Woody and Buzz together. Woody explains that it was all a misunderstanding, and he apologizes for his jealousy. The toys forgive him, and Woody and Buzz become best friends. They learn that being a toy is about making a child happy, and that is the most important thing in the world. The toys celebrate their reunion, and Woody and Buzz share a moment of mutual respect. Woody finally accepts that he does not need to be the only favorite toy, and Buzz learns that being a toy is a purpose worth having. The toys welcome Buzz into their family, and they begin a new chapter of their lives together. Years have passed, and Andy is growing up. Woody and Buzz are still best friends, but Woody is beginning to feel insecure again. When Andy prepares to go to cowboy camp, Woody is excited to spend time with his owner. But his excitement turns to despair when his arm rips, and Andy leaves him behind. Woody is heartbroken, feeling useless and abandoned. He tries to escape the yard sale that Andy's mother is holding. But he is kidnapped by Al, a greedy toy collector who runs Al's toy barn. Al wants to sell Woody to a museum in Japan, and Woody must find a way to escape. At Al's apartment, Woody discovers that he is not just a toy. He is a collector's item, a rare cowboy doll from a popular television show called Woody's Roundup. He meets the other members of the Roundup Gang, Jesse, the yodeling cowgirl, Bullseye, his loyal horse, and Stinky Pete, the prospector. Jessie is a kind and spirited cowgirl who has been waiting for Woody to complete the collection. She is thrilled to see him, but she is also heartbroken because she was once abandoned by her owner, Emily. Woody learns about Jessie's painful past, how she was left behind as Emily grew up and forgot about her. Woody is torn between his loyalty to Andy and his new sense of responsibility to the Roundup Gang. Without him, they will go back into storage forever, and he cannot bear the thought of abandoning them. But Buzz and the other toys refuse to give up on Woody. They travel across town to rescue him, facing numerous obstacles along the way. They convince Woody that he is meant to be a child's plaything, not a collector's item. Woody realizes that his place is with Andy, and he decides to go home. He tells the Roundup Gang that they are welcome to come with him, but Stinky Pete refuses, revealing his true nature as a selfish villain who will stop at nothing to get what he wants. Jessie is conflicted, afraid of being abandoned again, but Woody convinces her to come with him, promising that Andy will love her and that she will have a new family. Jessie agrees, and the Roundup Gang returns to Andy's room. Andy is overjoyed to see Woody and his new toys. He accepts Jessie and Bullseye, and they become part of the family. Woody is finally at peace, knowing that he has found his place in the world. He has new friends, a new purpose, and a new appreciation for the joy of being a toy. He no longer fears being replaced, because he knows that his place in Andy's heart is secure. Andy is now 17 years old, and he is preparing to leave for college. The toys are worried about their future. They have been moved to the attic, but they are uncertain about what will happen to them. Woody is optimistic, believing that Andy will take care of them, but the other toys are anxious. They have seen toys come and go, and they know that being forgotten is a real possibility. Jessie is particularly worried, as her abandonment by Emily still haunts her. She fears that the same thing will happen again, that she will be left behind and forgotten. When Andy's mother mistakes the toys for trash, the toys are thrown out. They are rescued by Andy, but he decides to donate them to Sunnyside Daycare. The toys are devastated. They feel abandoned and betrayed. Woody tries to convince them that Andy still loves them, but they are too hurt to listen. The toys arrive at Sunnyside, a place that seems like paradise at first. Lotso, the leader of the daycare toys, welcomes them with open arms, promising that they will be played with every day and never forgotten. But Sunnyside is not the paradise it seems. Lotso is a tyrant who rules with an iron fist, forcing new toys to serve the toddlers in the caterpillar room while he and his cronies enjoy the butterfly room. Woody realizes the truth and tries to warn his friends, but they are too angry to listen. He decides to escape and return to Andy, but he is captured by Lotso's goons. Woody must find a way to save his friends and escape Sunnyside before it is too late. Woody is imprisoned, but he refuses to give up. He knows that Andy loves them and that they belong with him. With the help of a group of toys who have been forced to work for Lotso, Woody escapes and confronts the evil bear. He reveals the truth about Lotso's past, how he was abandoned by his owner and became bitter and cruel. The other toys turn against Lotso, and he is defeated. Woody and his friends escape Sunnyside and return to Andy's house just in time to say goodbye. Andy is about to leave for college, but he is overjoyed to see his toys. He decides to keep them, taking them with him to his dorm room. Woody and the other toys are relieved and happy. They have proven that their loyalty to Andy was not misplaced, and they are ready for the next chapter of their lives. Andy's decision to keep them is a testament to the love that still exists between him and his toys. Woody is now Bonnie's toy, and she loves him dearly. But Woody cannot help but miss Andy. He struggles to accept his new role, but he knows that Bonnie needs him. When Bonnie starts kindergarten, Woody is worried that she will not have a friend to help her through the day. He follows her to school, hoping to be there for her, but he is caught and almost confiscated. Bonnie makes a new friend, Forky, and Woody realizes that he does not need to be the center of attention. He finds a new purpose in helping Bonnie adjust to school, but a new threat emerges. Woody and the toys must navigate the challenges of a new child, a new environment, and a new world. They learn that being a toy is not about being the favorite, but about being there for the child who needs them. Woody's new purpose is tested when Bonnie decides to bring him to a carnival. He meets a lost toy, Gabby, who wants his voice box to win the love of a child. Woody is torn, but he ultimately decides to help Gabby, teaching her that a toy's purpose is to make a child happy, not to be perfect. In the end, Woody finds his way back to Bonnie, but he also finds a new purpose in helping other toys find their way. Woody finally accepts that he cannot change the past, but he can shape the future. He returns to Bonnie and embraces his new role as her toy. The gang is reunited, and they welcome a new member, Forky, who learns that being a toy is a wonderful thing. Bonnie is growing up, and the toys are worried. She is starting to spend more time on screens, and the toys fear that they are being replaced by technology. Woody tries to remain optimistic, but he is not sure how to compete with tablets and phones. A new device, LilyPad, enters Bonnie's life. It is a tablet designed to help children learn and connect with others. The toys see it as a threat, but they are determined to prove that toys are still relevant. Woody and his friends plan an adventure to show Bonnie the value of imagination and play, but they end up on an adventure that teaches them more than they ever expected. Bonnie's toys and the technology must learn to coexist. Woody and his friends embrace the new reality, knowing that their purpose is to be there for Bonnie, no matter what she chooses. They learn that change is not an ending, but a new beginning. The toys are safe, loved, and ready for whatever comes next. In the end, Woody finally understands what it means to be a toy. He has been on an incredible journey, From jealousy to friendship, from loss to redemption. He has faced every challenge with courage and heart, and he has never given up on his purpose. He is a loyal friend, a brave leader, and a true hero. Woody looks out at the stars from the window of Bonnie's room, and he smiles. He knows that whatever happens, he will always be there for the child who loves him. He is Woody, and he is a toy, and that is the most wonderful thing in the world.